And so let's go to this. And I am not sure if you guys got this, but I got this the other day. And I'm going to put it down. And I don't know if that link works for you guys. This might be the link just for me. So if you guys do this ahead of me, oh well. This might be just for me. But I got this Star Citizen Economy feedback survey. And I wanted to do this with you guys. And I hope it's good. I have not read it. I wanted to do this with you all. And it says, tell us about yourself. What is your Star Citizen player handle, your name as it appears in game? Okay, DG360 Live. Okay, that's the one that I stream with. That's the one that owns the organization Plexus. So there we go. So we did that. Okay, on average, how many hours a week do you play in Star Citizen? I would say lately 10 to 15. Sometimes more, sometimes less, but that's about the average these past few months. Roughly how much credits do you have in your game bank account? Right now I have 5.2 million. And Let's Go helped me out with my first million. When I came back into the game, he sent me $1 million and I turned that $1 million into 5. So Let's Go. If you want that and you're out there, bro, you let me know. I'm sending it right back to you with interest, because that's how I roll, bro. Where's Let's Go at? Let's Go. If you see this, you get with me, bro. And I will send that back to you. Drag to rank your favorite in-game activities. Top equals favorite. See, already I don't like this. And I'm going to tell you why I don't like this survey so far. They're not asking me what I want. Can I see some ones in the chat right now? They are not asking me what I want. So far, I'm not really happy. This isn't a survey. This is them just giving me questions. Thank you. Thank you. What's up, Sage? How you doing, buddy? What's going on? I want them to ask me what I want in this game. Not all this. Not all this. All right, so let's drag this in the order of my favorite game activities. Well, PvP is always usually going to be at top. I like FPS combat missions are okay. The hauling missions are going down because they need to be better rewards. Sandbox gameplay is going to go up there. Salvaging, I'm having actually, you know what I got to say? Salvaging's up there. Mining's up there. I'll actually put the industrial stuff in front of the FPS stuff. Courier missions is way down at the bottom. Fuck courier missions. Fuck courier missions. Temporary release specific events. You know, I wish they would just work on stuff other than this, honestly. I don't know if that includes Invictus. If it includes Invictus, then I'll put it up farther, but they're saying save Stanton, and you know, it was okay, but like I kind of like the sandbox gameplay events better than that. Let's see here. Free trading using your own UEC. Now that's something I would love to have more depth in. See, this is a trick question right here. Free trading using your own UEC. That is so laughable right now. They have no gameplay attached to it. Like, how are you even going to put that there when there's literally no gameplay attached to it? And I can't see, this is why I don't like this survey right now. I don't like the survey because I can't comment on anything unless they got something down below. But like, I want to rank that up towards the top because that would be one of my best top activities. But there's nothing there that's worth doing. They make it impossible to have free trading. Are they blind? Are they not playing their own game? What? All right, so I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave that way. Let's see here. Drag to rank the in-game activities that you earn the most UEC. Okay, well, combat missions, ship combat missions, hauling's pretty good. Salvage actually does better than hauling for me, but I don't have a larger ship like some of you guys do. Mining, I'm not quite sure. When it comes to salvage and mining, I feel like salvage is faster and I can get a faster credits per hour with salvaging than mining. Courier missions are, again, down at the bottom. Courier missions are horrible. Free trading, I would like to put that up again, but Stormbreaker sandbox activities. Okay, let's go down. See, again, like I just don't like the way that this is set up. I don't like it. What's up, Aether? Let me put the post in here for you here. I got sent this, and so far I'm not liking the survey because I want to put more into the survey. How you doing, Aether? That's just for you, buddy. Drag to rank the in-game activities you would do even if they paid nothing. I mean, really? How much do I like the most favorite thing that I like? I mean, they don't have, I'm going to put PvP. Bounty missions are fun for me. I'll do the FPS and ship combats up top. So the 3 that involve a lot of shooting and stuff, I would do for free because that's just my jam. I'm just that way. I like a little bit of that boom boom. Courier missions again down at the bottom. Temporary events, yes. Now see, this is where I'm going to put the sandbox gameplay. In fact, I probably would put the, you know what? I'm going to put sandbox gameplay up at, well, I'll put PvP bounty missions, then sandbox gameplay, then ship combat missions. And you know what? I want to put free trading up towards the top too, so they understand that I want more gameplay with it, but they probably won't get it. They probably won't get it. Ship combat there. Temporary release, blah, blah, blah. Let's see. Ship combat missions, FPS combat missions. Salvage is fun. Mining, I just couldn't do salvage and mining if it didn't pay anything. I mean, it's Zen mode, but you gotta pay. If you're doing industrial work, it makes no sense not getting paid if you're doing industrial work. You know what I'm saying? Aether says, howdy, DG chat. Sorry I'm not around much anymore. Work and life are bad, and I'm spending all my time trying to fix it. I miss you guys, says Aether. We miss you too, bro. We miss you too, man. It's good to see you tonight. It's good to see you, man. What's up, Betty? We were just talking about you, man. Talking about when we start Plexus. See now, I'm upset. I'm upset, man. That's it? That's it? I feel like this is just such a cop-out. Like, this isn't a survey. Is there another page? Okay, let's go next. Oh, thank God. Oh, my God. Okay, okay. Woo. Thank you, Retro. Oh, my God. Oh, sweet baby Jesus. I thought that was it. Thank you, Sage. Thank you, Sage. Oh, shit. I was like, you got to be kidding me. That was the worst. That was the worst survey I ever did. I usually hate surveys. Like when you go to the grocery stores or something, they're like, hey, do you mind taking a survey? I'm like, ugh. You know, when you feel so bad too. Like if somebody really helps you and they're like, do you mind taking a survey and saying something? You always are like, yeah. And like, you just never end up doing it. I'm that guy. I hate that I'm that guy. But like, it's like, dude, your boss should be paying you more. And if you're worried about the survey, then you stand up for yourself and you tell that boss to go F off and get paid what you deserve. Can I get an amen on that? That's what you need to do.
Can I get an amen?
I'm going to start telling people to do that to me. Like if you're a waitress or a waiter or somebody at the grocery store and they're like, you know, hey, do you mind filling out the survey so they know I'm doing the work that I need to and they pay me like 10 cents more an hour? It's like, hey man, listen to me. Put this survey in your boss's ass. Right, Wook Street. Yeah. Back from vacation, Wooksy's back, man. Good to see you. So that's what you do. That's what we're going to say. We're going to help people out that do this. And if you're somebody out there that does this right now in the chat and you hand out these surveys for people to fill in, man, I'm the nicest person in the world, and I don't even fill those things out because I just don't have enough time in a day to do that. Even for the people that are super nice, man. Here's my advice. That happens, I'm going to tell them, you take that survey ticket and you shove it up your boss ass. You say, you give me a raise or it's going up farther up your ass. Can I get an amen?
Can I get an amen?
Yeah, right, T-Con. They should at least make it easier, for God's sake. You know, these poor people that are just, you know, trying to make a little bit extra and they need these surveys to do it. That is so evil. That is so corpo. man, we got to spread the word. We got to tell these people to take those surveys and tell them, take those surveys. Don't give them to me. Shove them up your boss's ass and tell them to pay you more, or get out and do something more with your life because you can do it. Believe in you. Get out there and do that. Okay, rewards, gameplay. Rewards provided for completing missions. What kind of missions? Oh my God. What kind of missions are we talking about here? I'm not happy with them. I'm just going to say too low. I'm going to say too low. I'm going to tell you why. Everything in this game needs bigger rewards, especially at the port that we're in right now. They should be paying people fat right now. Do you guys agree with me? Can I get an amen? They should, all these fucking missions should be paying more rewards, like on everything, especially industrial missions, especially on those missions where you're busting your ass, man. All these missions should be paying you more, for God's sake. The potential rewards for free trading. Oh my God, that should be okay. Potential rewards for free trading, much too low, because you need to be getting people more involved. But there's no mechanics. So I'm going to say much too low, because they don't even have the mechanics in there that would support free trading. Are you kidding me? Okay, occasionally you see somebody that's selling something in general chat, and then you go and you trade something with them with the wallet, but that's very rare when that happens. But there's no gameplay associated with that, so I'm going to say much too low for that, because it doesn't even exist. The potential rewards for mining, I say too low. Like I was just talking about it. Much too low. I was just talking about rock mining tonight. Much too low. They need to boost the shit out of that. I hope you guys are doing this too. Listen to me. This particular section, all of you, make sure that you're marking too low, because everything needs jacked up right now. Once we get an economy that matters, the players will dictate pricing, and the rewards will be so much higher than they are right now. You just watch. You wonder why I'm always pounding the table about player-run economies and everybody gets so worried because of exploits. No. In fact, it's the fairest way to go about things, because the rewards will be triple the amounts of what we're seeing right here, right now. People don't get this. Player-run economies, man, they will pay you out better than what we're getting paid right now by at least 3 times. Don't believe me? Go play EVE Online, man. Check out the rewards on a lot of the things that you go out there. It's actually worth it, because people will pay because they use it, because they use those items to craft with, man. So I'm marking too low on just everything. Look, Aether says everything's way too low, and you know how positive Aether is, and look at him.
Yes, sir.
Right. I will say the potential rewards for salvage are pretty good, though. I will say I'm going to give it a too low, but salvage, because I've been doing a lot of salvaging and a lot of rock mining lately, salvaging could be better, but like you can make about 300K an hour or so in a vulture, which is good. It's pretty good. I honestly recommend getting a vulture. Like if you're just starting out, I think the vulture is the best way to start. Who agrees with me? Put a 1 in here if you think that's a good suggestion for people when they first start the game to try and get into like a money-making venue. It's like if you have the vulture, you're making 300K per hour, and then boom, you got it. Once he's back with his 3s. Okay, good. Okay, I thought so. I mean, that's my opinion. I'm glad to see some people are agreeing with me. That's good. Prices of FPS weapons are fine. Prices of ammo is fine. I'm not worried about too much. Some of these prices in the game, you know, like I'm in the millions right now. Even when I started out, they weren't that bad. In fact, you know what? This is pretty fucking crazy. You want to see something I'm going to do? Nobody's even going to believe what I'm doing here right now. I'm going to put too low. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. And you know why I'm going to put too low on prices of FPS weapons and prices of FPS ammunition? Ammunition I'll put as fine. FPS weapons I'm going to put as too low, because I want people to grind for that shit, especially now that this tier 0 bullshit and you're waking up and you got all your items with you. Like, dude, you jack the prices up. Like, if you're keeping your shit after you die, you definitely need to be raising the price. Who agrees with me on that? Who agrees with me that that's too, like, the FPS weapon prices should actually be like higher, because if you're dying and you get to keep the stuff, then absolutely it's too low. Limitless says too. Prices of FPS consumables, med pens, fine. We'll say fine. In-game UC ship vehicle prices too high. Too high. Damn, I got my eyes on a Herc right now, and I'm trying to buy it in game. And man, I've been grinding forever for this motherfucker. So I'm gonna say, maybe I'll say much too high. I love when I contradict myself, but I'm doing that shit. I'm doing that. Prices of ship vehicle components. I'll say fine. I'll say fine. Prices of ship vehicle weapons. I'll say fine. I want to say a little too high, but price of ship vehicle consumables, fuel and countermeasures. I'm going to say too low. Oh shit. What? I'm making you pay more on your pads, boys and girls. Making you pay more on your pads. Prices of ship vehicle ordnance, missiles and torps. I'll say fine. Prices of clothing. Who gives a shit? We'll say fine. I mean, like, really. Prices of commodities. Too low. Too low. Too low. Drag to rank your favorite loot items. Oh, I love my attachments, man. Let's see. FPS weapons, vehicle weapons, FPS armor, vehicle components. Okay, I'm going to go like that. FPS weapons, FPS armor, vehicle components, commodities, FPS attachments, and consumables. How long should a system-wide event affect the in-game economy after its conclusion? Oh, see what they're trying to do here now? I kind of like this question because it tells me that the economy team is actually trying to plan for price fluctuations based upon actual in-game events. Dude, I'm a fucking hardcore forever, dude. Unless it changes, right? Unless something changes. I think forever. I think when changes happen in the game, boom, they happen forever until something reacts against it. I know that sounds fucking crazy, but that's how I want it, Hugh. Yeah, I'm hardcore. Hugh and I are hardcore. That's how we like our games, man. That's how we like our games. Yeah. Hugh, you and I, dude. You and I, we see each other. Do you currently engage in or have interest in free trade using your own UC to buy goods at one location and sell them for profit at another? Dudes, why don't they put something in here that I can actually respond to? Because this is such a crazy question when you can't respond with other than a yes or no answer. This is the dumbest thing in the world, man. This one makes me sad on every level. Like this question, not being able to respond to this. This is such a cop-out. They know what they're doing. They're trying to present it like they're giving you like this great free trade economic experience when they don't. And they barely have anything other than the wallet that gives us that experience. And they're trying to make it out that it's so great. But this is so bad that they did this. God, I'm so upset. I like this type of stuff makes me upset. I'm just going to put yes. I'm going to put yes, but I got so much to say on that right now. So much to say. Yeah, right? Diva says yes, I guess. Yeah, I wouldn't even consider that free trading either, T-Con. You know? DJ says this is a terrible survey and it's not going to help at all. You know, that's how I feel when I start to do this, DJ. That's kind of how I'm feeling, man. It's like, come on. Like, how much is actually going to be taken into account on these surveys? Like, how are they going to... All right. Free trading. When trading, they got a section on free trading? Oh, my God. I'm going to tap out is what I'm going to do here. When trading, how do you balance risk and profit potential? Who are they kidding? Who do they think that they are right now? There is nothing in this game that supports any type of free trading. Like, what are they thinking? Who made this survey and has not played the game? Whoever was responsible for this, all the way from the person that thought of this to the people that made the questions to the management that dealt with this. Who is it? AI? It's AI, isn't it? Fingers, it's AI. Fingers, you're right, dude. You're right, bro. Oh, man, I got like 7 pages I want to write on this. Hugh says you have 800 words you can type in the feedback at the bottom. Good, because I got so much to say, Hugh. I got so much to say. When trading, how do you balance risk and profit potential? Strongly prefer risky, high profit routes. Obviously, man. That's how I roll, man. Gotta have high risk, high reward gameplay. That's the fun. That's the fun. That's the danger, man. That's how you live. That makes it the experience worthwhile, and you remember that shit years afterwards, man. Best games in the world do that. Best games in the world do that. What is the most profitable commodity for you to trade among the following? RMC. RMC's nice. RMC's nice. It's right now, it's about the only thing you can do as a pirate is take people's. How did you determine the above section is the most profitable? I decided it myself. I'm my own person. I decided it myself. Like, you know, I mean, that's how I do everything in life. Drag and rank the following features in order of importance for a shop kiosk, from the most important to least important. Okay, let's see here. Most important. Drag and rank the following features in order of importance for a shop kiosk. Oh, wow. Price trends would be nice. I'm going to put that up top. Buy, best sell by locations. Yes. Oh God. Yes. This is so important. Like, as a trader, this is such an important thing. Okay, now we're getting into the meat and potatoes of actually constructing an economy. Now, I like what I'm seeing on this question. Thank God. Got a question here that makes sense. It looks like they're asking this question for future design's sake for shop kiosks, and this feeds into the economy. It looks like that they might add this to them. Let's say best sell by locations, price trends, restock rate. Ooh, recent transactions. I'm sorry, I go off of recent transactions. I want to know. I don't need to see price trends if I got recent transactions, but we'll put price trends under there. I'm an analyst, man. I'm a financial analyst. And what I got to say is I want to see best sell by locations up top, like where everything's kind of like where the cherries are. I want to see recent transactions of people that are buying it in that area. I want to see the price trends. I want to be able to see a chart. In fact, I might even put that on too. Price trends are really important for items. And then recent transactions below that. Restock rate, item popularity right under there. That's how we do it. Best sell by locations, price trends, recent transactions, item popularity, restock rate, next restock countdowns. All right, there we go. Drag and rank the following features in order of importance for an admin commodity trading kiosk, from most important to least important. Wait a second. From most important to least. Oh, for an admin commodity trading kiosk. I'd almost do the same damn thing. Yeah, I'd kind of do the same damn thing. Price trends, recent transactions, item popularity, restock rate, next restock. Okay, there we go. Got it. Done. Okay. Holy God, how long is this survey? For God's sake. I mean, no. Where's the section I just type the things that I want to type? Which of the following which of the following ways should other players' actions influence prices in game shops for all players? Okay. Now we're getting, let's hear it. Now these questions are a little bit, I like what I'm seeing now. This is giving me hope now. Sage was right. The good stuff's towards the end here. Hopefully this is towards the end. Jesus. But Sage is right. Now we're getting into like the questions that actually matter for economic gameplay. Okay, now we're talking here. In-game shopping. Which of the following ways should other players' actions influences price in-game shops for all players? Okay. I will say system-wide events. I will say piracy. Free trading. Shit, I might even say all of these. Looting, salvage, recovery, hauling missions. I mean, everything that you do needs to be reflective of the actual supply and demand. Every one of these check. This is a crazy thing here because every one of these things, events or actions that they're listing here have a direct correlation to supply and demand. So I'm clicking every one of them. You guys get what I'm saying? Like what do we have here? We have piracy, free trading, looting, salvage, recovery, system-wide events, hauling missions. All these things factor into the valuation of the commodity or whatever it is that you're trading. All these things factor into the price when it comes to supply and demand mechanics. So I'm marking all of them. Drag and rank the following ways you'd be most excited to spend excess in-game UEC, from most appealing to least appealing, top to bottom. Okay, survival, maintenance, and upkeep costs, unlockable experiences. Oh, shit. Huh. I don't know if I want to put unlockable experiences up there because it's going to make everything like, okay, you got to pay this particular amount to enter. I'm not quite sure I'm down with that. So far, I'm not sure I want to pay creds to get into an unlockable experience. I don't necessarily like that. It's like an in-game pay to win kind of thing where like only if you got like a certain amount of creds can you enter an area. I don't get it. Yeah. Emotes and social gestures. Yeah. Luxury or novelty items. You know, I do like my scotches and my whiskeys. Survival maintenance. Let's put that up top because I definitely think survival-based mechanics are important. And all we're doing right now is eating and drinking. And that's going to feed into keeping that important in the game. And there's some people that don't want that in the game, but I think it's actually quite important. The more that you're in the game and that you're living in the verse, I think survival-based mechanics are very important. So I'm going to put that up at top. I'm going to put luxury next. Skins and visual customizations, armors. Okay. If I can in-game, yeah. Okay, let's do that. Survival, skins, luxury. I don't know, though. Then it supports more of like an in-game. I'm going to go with luxury. I like my luxury goods. All right. Tell us your ideal Star Citizen fantasy. What would you do if you had every item and unlimited UEC? Try to write. Wait, what? No. I'm typing no right now. What? Tell us your ideal Star Citizen fantasy. What would you do if you had every item and listen, comma. Here we go. I want to have a game give me challenges for my rewards. I mean, I don't want to just magically have everything. I want all items to have values based upon supply and demand economic mechanics. I want an economy that is player driven. I want manufacturing and crafting to need goods to make their items that come from those that mine and do industrial work. I want a contract system. I want buy and sell orders. I want there to be the mechanics built in that make free trading actually possible. I do not want everything handed to me on a golden platter. I do not want the game to cater to only those who want magical things to happen in a space sim. Okay, I'm starting to get upset. Am I over 800? I feel like I've like, what is going on? Thank you, Eric. Thank you, Eric. Holy shit, Eric's saving the day, man. Thank you for those 10 subscriber guests, dude. Eric, you're coming in like a boss, dude. I'm about to have him fucking meltdown, bro. I'm about to have a meltdown. Dude, what is this? I want the learning curve to be a loop and then another loop. I want difficulty. I want you to challenge us. And I want a sandbox, pure and simple. Okay. I'm probably over now, aren't I? I am literally so upset right now. Oh, I am so upset. Do you understand, like, this question? They were going the right way. Like you guys understand, like Sage was saying, like towards the end here, they were going the right way. They were asking pertinent questions that would help us with economic gameplay. And then they end it with, tell us your ideal Star Citizen fantasy. What would you do if you had every item in unlimited UEC? What? There's nothing to play after that. No, I'm going to go. No, that's not a fantasy. Damn it, I'm over. Hold on a second. I'm over. That's not a fantasy. That's the end game. The end of the game, motherfuckers. They, like, right? Didn't somebody say that in the chat? No, that's not a fantasy. That's the end of the game. I don't think I'm misunderstanding you, Coob. They're saying that my fantasy would be to have every item in unlimited UEC. They're saying, tell us your ideal Star Citizen fantasy. What would you do? They're literally feeding it to me. Here's where the question needs to stop. Tell us your ideal Star Citizen fantasy. The end. Question mark. That's all. Right?
Yes, you're gonna eat man. Yes.
Instead, they supplant this next question that makes me feel like they don't understand what it is that they're designing. And they say, what would you do if you had every item in unlimited UEC? Like some magical fucking fairy comes down and hands me the fucking everything that I need. Is this what our society has crumpled to? Is this what all the kiddos want? Like an easy, safe pass? Oh my God. That's what I put, Goob. That's what I put. I put, no, that's not a fantasy. That's the end of the game, motherfuckers. Like that, you just killed your own game. Right. Right. I have exceeded. I want you to challenge us, and I want a sandbox. I want you. Anyway, I all right. This is it. That's what I put. I'm done. There we go. Oh, man. Oh, man. That was scary.